Alright guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Toby and this is Driven Intent, and today I have with me a 2021 Chevrolet Tahoe. So for 2021, the Tahoe has gotten a whole new redesign. From the facelift, if you want to call it, exterior, the interior is marginally a lot bigger than the previous generation Tahoes. And before any further ado, huge thanks and shout out to Chevrolet James Woods right here in Denton, Texas for making this video possible. I hope you guys stay tuned to this video. I have a special announcement by the end of this video. Yes, in the last week's video, I made an announcement that I got a new car. Well, the car is a 2018 Audi S3 Premium Plus. So more information about that car, if you decide to stay tuned to the end of this video. And then the next video I'm gonna upload is gonna be about my 2018 Audi S3, about how I got the car, how I had that or got to that final decision of buying this particular kind of car. And next video is gonna be like a video. It's gonna be like a video series. So you guys stay tuned. All right, guys, just getting into the 2021 Tahoe. It's a new different location right now. Somewhere much more quieter. It's good nonetheless. I love the side rails just to get in. It's a nice touch. It's not retractable. It's just a fixed one. It's very solid. The material right here, it's high grade plastic. You know, so that won't be scuffing easily. Getting in. First off, I love this right here. It's not a actual wood, but it's like the, you know, coffee brown, whatever they call it. I love the accent with the metal door handles, aluminum metal looking door handles. Some nice leather right here. Button functions, some storage right here, and more storage down here. So go ahead and shut the door, and then the Bose audio. So go ahead and shut the door. Has a nice sound to it. I do like that a lot. So, in the brand new 2021 Tahoe, of the instrument gauge cluster, it's nice nonetheless. Your tacho and speedo on the right, LCD screen in the middle. It shows all the vehicle information that you need, from your fuel gauge, engine oil temperature settings, your engine temperature settings, your battery meter. And very informative. I'm gonna slide over to the left right here. You have all the controls for your, I guess, auxiliary driving features. Now this car has all-wheel drive, like I said in the intro. This has the electronic parking brake, lane keeping assist, parking sensors for your rear parking sensors, stability control or traction control, your hill assist, hill start, automatic auto start stop feature. It's like a power outlet. You know, you have your either 110 volt in the back somewhere. This is control the head of display up front, the height, information, and the brightness. And then below all that, you have the option for your two-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, or you can put it on automatic. I'm gonna just leave that at two-wheel drive, because that's what it was set at when I got into the car. So, and this is for your headlights features, and this is for your towing features. So, a lot more stuff that you find on this side than your conventional SUV. That is pretty nice. Regular steering wheel for a Chevy. Leather wrapped, of course. Very loud horn. All right, the most important part about this car is the, well, infotainment wise and technology. 12-inch display, or 10 or 12-inch, I believe, display. As you can see, you have your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto options, Wi-Fi hotspots. And then to the left right here, this is going to be your transmission lever or selector buttons. This is a push button. Every other car has either shift bar wire, you know, car manufacturers like Hyundai, Genesis, all that stuff. But this one here is not a push button, but it's like a lever. So to go and drive, put your foot on the brake and you pull that tab. Right now it's going to tell you to press the e-brake, you know, or press the brake to shift. So it's a tab, you can pull on it like a door handle, you want to call it. Neutral is a push button, surprisingly. Reverse is a tab too. So not bad. And I believe it's for your shift paddle shifters. This is very weird quirk, but it's there nonetheless. You can put it on the infotainment system right here. Try and focus. Sorry guys, I'm having a hard time with this lens. This is not the usual lens I usually use on this camera, but we're gonna continue. So you can connect your phone for Bluetooth, contact information, go to home. I love the responsiveness of the touchscreen. Can you guys see that? I'm just barely touching it. I think I messed something up. So no, I don't want to create a profile back. So very responsive. Climate is for the front and the rear. Yes, the rear passengers have a climate control zone, so that is pretty nice. Down below this, you're gonna have your dual climate control buttons, left and right. For the front passengers, you do have 3 stages, heated and cooled seats, or ventilated front seats for the driver and passenger. Your regular functions for the audio. Let me mute that before I get a copyright strike. And then you have your rear climate button. So all that feature is very easy to use. USB ports right here, USB-C on the left, and then power outlet there. And the cup holder, 2 front cup holders. Turn that off. 2 front cup holders. They're of decent size. You can fit like a Big Mac drink in there or something like that. And then for storage, your armrests. I believe on the Chevy trucks and whatnot, this space is for a wireless charging pad, but for right now it's just a storage space, or you can put your phone in there however you please. Let's open this up. You have this huge storage right here, in here. SD card, more USB ports, another USB-C right here, and then you have a big storage. You can put your, I guess, your cooler back in here, lunch, tools. Guys, there's plenty of storage in front right here. So on the dashboard, it's hard to see that flicker of light. That's the head of the display up front. You can see that little car icon right there. So it's pretty big, guys. Trust me, it's pretty big. Just like right now, it's 100-degree weather outside. It's very bright, so it's hard to tell. I love the soft touch materials on the dashboard. It's just like a hard, soft leather type combination, and then really nice perforated leather for the dashboard trims. I'm gonna hop in the back seat and the third row. Let's do that right now. Man, it's so hot. This paint color though is very nice. That beeping or chime, that's when I have the key fob in my pocket and the car is still on. So I love the chrome wheels on the car. It kind of fits it nicely. I love the tailgate. Before I go into the back seat, guys, I want to show you guys something. 1, 2, these are real exhaust tips. You hear that rumble? I hope my mic can pick it up. So, you guys know tailgates. You can open the tailgates of most SUVs. Just go right here. It is self-closing, automatic, goes up and down. Nothing too special, right? So check it out. So I'm gonna close the tailgate. Closing, closing, closing. So you're gonna push this button right here twice, and you check it out. As the glass opens up. How cool is that, guys? You don't have to open the whole trunk if you're just trying to put like a little bag of groceries. And funny enough, this looks like an armored vehicle. Can you see how this cutout right here is metal, sheet metal, there's a little hole. But one cool feature that I found out about this while filming earlier is, you see the wiper blade right here? This is not fixed on the glass. A lot of SUVs have the wiper blades fit on the glass. A lot of SUVs have wiper blades fit on this glass right here, but not Chevy. You see this hole right here that's cut out? Yep, that's pretty awesome. So this whole thing opens with the spoiler and the trunk, third brake light. So if you close this, you see where the wiper blade fits through? Right here. Can focus. And just push on the glass. So that is pretty cool. And the wiper blade, you cannot see it. It's hidden. It's hidden right there. You never knew it was there. That is pretty cool. I love that. And as usual, you have your 3 cameras or 2 cameras from the back, one for your rearview mirror and one for a backup camera. So, all right, I'm gonna get inside the car because I'm burning up. It's 100 degrees out here. Let's check out the back seat, shall we? I love these right here. You can control the seats. They're all manually adjustable. Let's hop in the rear. Second row, which is one of the best rows to be in. Just a quick tip. Close the door. So you have more climate control vents right here in the back. So let's turn that on. Temperature, auto. You get USB-C ports right here, 2 more. I don't know if you guys can see that. 2 more USB-C ports, 1, 2. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Oh, it feels good. It's really hot. All right, so the third row seats have the captain chairs, the captain seats, so to speak. Captain seat, because this thing goes up and down, it's retractable. I like that a lot. Both second row seats have that. And then we're gonna walk my way back to the third row. Oh damn, guys, there's plenty of room. Plenty of room. Look at the knee room I have, guys. Look at how much knee room I have, guys. That's insane. That's insane. Small little baby cup holder right here. You know, it could be a snack in there or something like that. It's not the end of the world. Guess what? More USB ports right here in the back. There's one there, and there's one here too, on the right side. So, another cup holders. So back seat room, guys, gets an A+, guys. I love it. It's more ceiling vents. Feels very nice. What more could I say about this car, guys, or truck, or SUV? This has lots, plenty of room. So, $75,000 as this unit sits, without the tax, title, and licensing. So, that is not bad, considering all this thing that you get from the technology, the AC, not on the AC, but technology package, the comfort, the looks, the interior. This is a big step up from the previous generation Tahoes, guys. But now, I want to take this car on a test drive. I'm going to test the handling, acceleration, and braking, and give you my overall thoughts and opinion. I'll see you guys there. This right here, this trim is the Premier version, which is sporting the 5.3 liter naturally aspirated V8 that gives it well over 350 horsepower and around 400 pound-feet of torque. So not bad. You can also expect this one with the 6.2 liter V8, but this is what you get for the Premier version. The Premier is top tier, one of the higher level trims, but it's not the top of the line. The top of the line trim is the High Country. So those driving and just driving this around the city so far, it's very comfortable, guys. Like, the ride is very bolster, it's beefy, it's quiet too, you know. I love the interior, the insulation. It's done nice. It's done very, very nice. I can appreciate that a lot. It's done really nicely. So with 2021, this car is jam-packed with a lot of technology. So I already told you technologies that this car has before. I'm just gonna touch on it again. The exterior, I love the exterior look, especially that front end. It reminds me of the truck, or the GMC truck. I love the daytime running lights in the front. It's very pronounced and aggressive. And on the back, you have quad exhaust tips. These are real exhaust tips, guys. I don't know what Chevy was thinking about, but this car has quad exhaust tip, and I appreciate that. I like that a lot. This car has quad exhaust tips. The red line is around 6,000 RPM, so it doesn't rev that high. It's not like a high revving V8, but you can hear that V8 noise nonetheless for an SUV or a truck, whatever you want to call it. I love how subtle and very, very, I feel like I'm cocooned in this tanky premium luxury goodness for a Chevy. You know, my display up front, head display is pretty nice. I think it's always on. So, you know, some cars, Chevys in general, have the forward collision alert. But this right here in the head display unit, it shows my speedo to the right, and then it has the car like a Tesla would, you know, like it has a Tesla layout. It shows the car in front of you. So, and the one interesting thing about this car is it tells you, you know, you guys out, you do your driving test, you know, let's say you get a speeding ticket or something, it's like a different driving course, and in the course it tells you, oh, 1001, 1002, 1003, you know, how to like keep the lane or the distance, following distance with the car in front of you. Well, this car already does all that for you. You don't have to think about it. That's pretty crazy. I've never seen this in a car. So the car in front of me right now, there you go. it shows me, you know, with a greater sign, more than 3 seconds. So that's pretty cool. If you guys are very intricate in how you drive, you trying to follow the 3-second rule. I don't know personally anyone that does that, including my friends. Maybe you have some friends that do that. All good to you. Anyways, but this car tells you that 2.9 seconds. So it's just cool to know that. See, it was blinking at me. The seat vibrates too when I got close to that car, because that car had to make a left turn, you know, to where its destination was. But nonetheless, it's very, very sensitive for the forward collision warning. So you can adjust that if you want to in the menu. It's very, it's almost not buried in there, but it's easily accessible. You can get there. Nonetheless, you know, easy as that. But for this car, I love how intricate it is. You know, upon acceleration, it moves, it gets going. It's not very like lazy on power delivery. You know, there's plenty of power. I mean, not really, but it's just enough power to get this car going, you know, because this car is not a high revving V8, so it has a lot of torque, more torque than horsepower. So you can tow, you know, trucks, you can tow your boat, your kayak, or whatever you got to tow, you can tow it, no problem. I love the instrument gauge cluster right here. You still have your conventional tach on the left, speed on the right combination, and then screen in the LCD screen in the middle, which is not bad. Excuse me. All things considered, I love the 12-inch or 10-inch display, you know, which also gives you Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. It's very nice. I love how tucked in it's there, integrated into the dashboard. It's very nice. I like that a lot. And this is one thing I don't like. There's cyclists on here on the road, and I can't overtake because there's a double lane right here, so I have to. There we go. Crisis averted. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Going over some speed bumps, it's very comfortable. I do love how you have the third row in the back, and brown maple sugar or maple brown, whatever call it, interior color. It's not my taste, guys. It's not my taste. I know some people like this kind of interior combination, but the white, it's nice. It's white nonetheless. It has some tri-coat, whatever long name it is, but it's just how Chevy names the white, you know. Everybody trying to be different, which I can respect that. For audio, you get a premium Bose sound system. Well, just a Bose sound system, and it doesn't say premium Bose, but you know. Let's just go over the window sticker right here. Now I'm at this light. So 2021 Tahoe 4-wheel drive Premier. Altogether, the standard price for the vehicle price is around $65,000, or $65,600, with all the options included. Without the tax, title, and licensing, you're looking at $73,080. So what does that include for the premium package? You get a sunroof, panoramic, whatever you want to call it, adaptive cruise, enhanced emergency braking. You get that as well. Don't read and drive, but it's a lot of options you get for the premium package that bumps the price to $73,080. So it's not bad. For 65 grand for a Tahoe like this base, guys, with that V8 in it, you could also have the option of like a 3-liter diesel or something like that, you know. But that V8 is what you want, you know, that sound, you know. You're not going like 100 and plus miles an hour on this truck, you know, unless you're freaking crazy, you know. But this car has, you know, the juice to get it going. I love the V8 sound in it. And the comfort, guys, it's crazy. Visibility, you do have the integrated in the mirror. It's a camera, so you know how Chevy does that, Cadillac does that too. In my Cadillac CTS-V video, I complained about how the mirrors get really hot. Well, it's hot outside, it's 100 degrees outside, so I can understand that. But right now, it's been on since I'm making this video. Even before I turned the camera on to talk to you guys, it's been improved. I can see some improvement. It's not as hot as it would normally get in the past. So I think Chevy did something to that, made it much more cooler. And you have your integrated, you know, home link embedded into the mirror. That's very nice. Side visibility is nice. You have these big mirrors. You know, you can tow this mirror standard. You have your blind spot monitoring on both sides, obviously, as you would expect. I love how this car feels. All right, let's get on power for a little bit. So I'm going speed limit, well, almost a speed limit. Whoa. All right, braking. Oh. All right, this thing picks up nicely, guys. At 5.3. It's not bad. It wasn't the quickest thing ever, you know. It just got power. Okay, something weird. So this car also tracks all the vehicles that are parked. So collision warning went up because I'm going around the bend in a neighborhood that I normally go and film, and then the car was parked at the bend. So as I was going, it sees the car there, and it's, you know, the seat vibrates. So that's one thing you always gotta remember, like you have vibrating seats, and some of you guys, my audience, the female counterparts, might really like that, if you know what I'm getting at. Anyways, but I love that feature nonetheless. Okay, now it's kind of getting annoying because it's getting too sensitive, so I have to play around with that in the settings and send it to like later or late or something, so that way it's not going off for every little thing it sees, you know, like a chicken with his head cut off, you know. But overall, this car drives great, has the power, has the luxury. The overall package, it's decently priced. If you guys are in the market for an SUV like this, consider this, even get one. Also look at the Cadillac too. I'm yet to review the Cadillac. It's just unfortunate they didn't have one at James Woods right now that I can bring to you guys, but there's much more content coming to you guys. Yes, thanks for staying to the end of this video, guys. Short video, well, relatively short in my opinion. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found this video very informative. So the car that I got for, you know, my new car is a 2018 Audi S3. This S3 is not a brand new car. Well, it is a brand new car. Had at the time, or still does, 27,000 miles on it. It was involved in an accident. It's an auction car. That's what I'm getting at. So I've been shopping around for Audi S3s. I don't know what it is, guys. I know back in 2018, I drove a 2018 Audi S3, excuse me, not plural. I drove a 2018 Audi S3 and I fell in love with that car. I fell in love with Audi in general. My friend had an S5, and then just every time I just look at pictures, forums and all that. And then that just reinforced my idea of why I should get an S3. So I found one that was in California. I almost signed the contract. I had a contract in my hand, but I was like, you know, it's a 2017. That GSD was very loud on the highway because it had 6-speed, and the 2018s had, you know, 7-speed, which was much more quieter on the highway. There's a lot of more details that I thought about that I'm gonna release in the future videos as a series for my 2018 Audi S3 rebuild. Right now, the car is in this middle stage, if you want to call it that, where it's on the frame machine, having the frame checked out. There's no frame damage from what I could see, because before I bought the car, I looked at the car in person from Copart. I went there because I'm a member. I went there in person, my jacket on, high visibility jacket on. I looked at the car in person, and then I called my mechanic. You know, he had him, you know, look at the car too. So it was all nice said and done. So right now the car is in the middle stage. There's little intricate pieces I need to go back together. It was kind of frustrating, but you know, it's a lot of driving to the parts store, Audi dealership, sourcing parts. It's a lot, guys. It's a lot, but it's a process, you know. It's my first project car, it's my first rebuild car, if you want to call it that. And I have some videos of the car before I bought the car and after I bought the car, and within the process of me, you know, the car having been rebuilt. So more exciting videos coming to this channel and this content, and for you guys to enjoy. If you found my video for the first time, I would highly recommend you subscribe, because there's great things coming to the channel for this year, 2020. And I'll see you guys next time. Hope you can enjoy this video. Like the video, annihilate the like button for no freaking stupid reason. Turn the post notification on for my G squad out there. That's not a tall guy. Anyways, and then I'll see you guys next time in another video. Till then, peace out and stay driven, guys.